Well, good morning, everybody. It's so good to see everybody. It's wonderful. I only get on once a month now, so I never know when I'm going to get on. But my schedule is so crazy and I'm busy, but I love to see everybody. Thank you for coming on. Anyway, this is a busy month, I'll tell you. Next Wednesday, which is the 18th, Dawn and I are going to be at Missy's Mysteries. We're going to be signing our books. Okay, our book, the mediums, and we're going to be talking a little bit about it and everything, and how we came about to write it. And so anyway, come by Missy's Mysteries, and that's in Scottsdale. And we're going to have some wine and some cheese, and we're going to talk, and we're going to just enjoy each other's company. So that's Wednesday, the 18th, from 1 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then the end of the month, which is the 29th, which is a Sunday, from 1 to 3, we will be at Cosmic Connections, Your Cosmic Connections, and that's in Peoria. And Dawn and I will be there, and we will be giving it's $20, but it's messages from the other side. We're going to be doing mediumship, platform mediumship readings. So we would love to see you there from 1 to 3 at Cosmic Connections on the 29th of this month, which is a Sunday, from 1 to 3. Anyway, that's what's going on this month. And as usual, we have a lot of things going on the entire month. So on Tuesdays from 6 to 8, we have our psychic squad. So if this interests you in developing your psychic abilities, you get on with about 12 other people. 15 other people, and you share readings and you talk, and it's just so cool to be with people of like minds. And you can learn a lot, and you can practice your psychic abilities, and that is on Tuesdays from 6 to 8 p.m. And if you're interested in being part of our group, then just contact Dawn at advice@Sonoran Mystic Tarot. That's Dawn at advice@Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And so that would be 6 to 8 on Tuesdays, and just let them know your email and everything, so you'll be invited to participate. Also on Monday, we do mediumship training. There's a group of us, and if you're interested in being a sitter, or being a reader, a mediumship reader, you can contact me or Dawn, and just let us know what you want to be, and how you want to participate. If you want to be a sitter or a reader or a mediumship reader, we'll be glad to have you on, and it's great practice. And so all week long we have great people on doing readings. Dawn and Shauna and Angie and Scott. Every day there's usually somebody on. So please, if you're interested, join. Just get on Facebook, find out who's going to be on today, and it'll let you know, and you'll have some great readings, and they'll give you some great advice. They're wonderful, wonderful people all week. And then Wednesday morning at 8 o'clock, that's Pacific time now. Phoenix right now is in Pacific time. So we don't change our clock, but we change our times because of everybody else. So if you're interested, where am I here? Okay. See, I am human. Okay. My son's sitting here rolling his eyes. Oh, Mom. Anyway, just know that, we're all here to help you grow and help you develop your abilities, because we all have them. And again, on Thursday, the first Thursday of every month, I teach mediumship class at the church, which is the Rising Phoenix Spiritualist Church on Encanto in Phoenix. And that's from 7 to 9 Thursday evening. the first Thursday of the month. And okay, so remember, if you're on Facebook, please, like, comment if you want. And if you're on YouTube, please hit the little button, the little bell, and subscribe. And that certainly helps me and encourages me to, keep doing this. And I love you guys, but it takes time, and that's why I'm only doing it once a month because I'm so busy. But anyway, let me talk about our books. So this is our mediumship book. It's called The Mediums, and that was written by Dawn and I, Dawn Ruma Rivera. And this is the book we will be signing on at Missy's Mysteries next Wednesday from 1 to 3. And that's in Scottsdale. Okay. I have to plug a little for Karen Bonifilio, because she's a great person and she has great podcasts and always so interesting. But this is her first book, Whoever Dies First Wins. And this was about her losing her parents and her husband within a 3-year span. And that was a big loss for her. But it's a great book. And this is her book. And then this is her book. This is a book about her little dogs. And she wrote this book called Angel Paws on the Rainbow Bridge. And so that's a doggy tale of love and hope. And basically, this is a great book for kids to realize you're never really alone. And your loved ones are on the other side, they're around you. And it's just a super book for a child to read to a child. And it's beautiful. Don's books, he wrote this book, The Ultimate Power Within, and this is all about helping you through affirmations, saying daily affirmations. And this is a great book, and it's available on Amazon. All these books are available on Amazon. This is a book too that he wrote, A Silence Too Loud, and this was channeled through a dear friend of ours that passed a couple of years ago, Libby. And it's kind of a mystery, and it's really a neat book. So it's A Silence Too Loud, and this is by Dawn Ruma Rivera. And this is on Amazon too. And then, of course, my first book, Love Your Spiritual Gifts. And this is a book that will help you develop your own gifts, your psychic abilities. And it kind of, I've talked through a lot of stories of my own, but I've also talked about different modalities, different metaphysical tools that I kind of introduce you to all these different metaphysical tools like scrying and mediumship and tarot cards and all that stuff. And it's so interesting. It's so fascinating. And so if you're interested, this is on Amazon, Love Your Spiritual Gifts. So all these books should be added to your library because they are essential, because it's all about you. It's all about helping you develop your abilities and making your life just a little bit better. And what else do I need to say? I think that's about it. Julie's Communications and Connections is on Wednesday mornings, and I think you'd really enjoy that because she has a different person that she interviews every week. So anyway, there's a lot there. There's a lot to help you develop your abilities and just make your life a little more exciting and a little more interesting. So right now, I know you guys are waiting and say, okay, where's my reading? Okay, we're going to get started here. I'm shuffling the cards. I've already talked to my angels and my guides and my loved ones on the other side, and they're going to help me deliver a good reading for you, okay? Okay, so I've shuffled the cards. I hope you're having fun, and I hope you're going to enjoy this weekend. It's already getting rather hot here in Phoenix. We're having like 90-something degree weather, but you know what? I prefer that over Boston weather that I grew up with. It's so cold there, so rainy and so snowy and so icy. But anyway, it's pretty hot here and the sun's shining. All right, so my first person here on my list is Pam. And Pam wants to know about selling her house and maybe moving closer to her son. So let's see if that's in the works and how soon that could happen and what the possibilities are. of her selling your house, okay? And she's got a beautiful house with a lot of acreage in Texas. So let's see what I have to tell you. Okay, about selling your house. It is saying it's going to sell. You've got all major cards here. For some reason, you've got a card about being open to new ideas and new ways of selling it, or maybe, also using your intuition. But I feel like you're going to be happy with the sale, but I feel also it's not going to happen right away. Let's see. And I have an idea when it's going to happen, but let me get some confirmation here. So it's like, don't give up. Don't give up. It may not happen until October, but hang in there because you will sell it and you'll be very happy with, just being able to move closer to your son. Let's look at the move towards your son. Okay, let's see how that's going to work. Yeah, I feel like it's going to work. But like I said, this is not going to happen very soon. It's going to happen after summer. I think it looks really good in October. It could happen, give or take a few months. That's just the way it is. And things can always change, but that's the way it looks at this time, okay? Thank you so much, Pam, and I hope everything works out and to your satisfaction. And sounds good. Just don't expect it to happen tomorrow. It's going to take a little while. All right. Barbara wants to know basically what is going on with her, what she needs to know today. Okay. If you notice, both my son and I, we have on our green. I told my son, wear your green. We got to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, even if it's early. So this week, Tuesday will be St. Patrick's Day. So, kick up your heels, enjoy yourself, play that Irish music, go have some corned beef and cabbage, and truly enjoy the holiday. All right, Barbara, this is all about taking care of yourself in the physical sense, paying attention to your body, and whatever you're feeling right now. I think within 10 days, a lot of this heaviness is going to be lifted. But they're also saying, put your angels around you all the time, because I feel like there's people that can take advantage of you, and don't let that happen. It's not good. But some of the burdens that you've been feeling, some of the worries you've been having, that's all going to get lifted, and then you will be. And I feel like number 10 is very important. But you're going to have a lot of lifting, happiness, and the Wheel of Fortune is coming your way. So no matter what, if you take care of yourself and you put your needs first and you really nurture you're going to be amazed at how much faster this Wheel of Fortune is going to commence, how much faster the good times are going to happen, and the easier times and the more prosperous times will happen. But it all begins with you. If you feel you deserve the best and you are the best will come to you. Okay, dear? Thank you. Okay, that was for Barbara. And then we have, then we have Karen. Okay, Karen, let's see what you need to know today. Karen. I'm going to pick these 4 down here. Okay, so Karen, this is important, not to hold yourself back. Sometimes you just kind of let other people, run with the show and everything. And this is saying, don't do that. Break yourself away from any barriers that are holding you back. And right now you may feel like a lot of things are kind of in limbo for you. A lot of things are just not moving in the speed that you would prefer. But they're saying it's okay. Right now, they want you to focus on having fun, Karen, okay? Just have a good time, enjoy yourself, and don't hold back. Don't let anything keep you from enjoying your life fully. All right. This is your message today. Okay. Love you. Thank you. Okay, Linda. Okay, Linda's got some great product out there. And let me pull some cards on you, Linda. Okay. All right. Linda. Wow. Right now they're saying, Linda, you need to take a rest. You need to kind of just play catch up with your body and your time and your energy. And it's like, give yourself a break. You need a break. And then, because in 6 months' time, you're going to be very busy, particularly with work. You're going to be extremely busy. And the money is really going to start flowing in for you. But it's going to take 6 months because you really need to recuperate at this time and take care of you. This should be your main focus, taking care of Linda and giving yourself a break. Maybe take a little trip or do something nice for you. Because in 6 months' time, if you don't rest now, you're not going to get caught up. You're going to be exhausted because you're going to be working hard for the money, and the money is coming, but you need to really take care of yourself for the next 4 to 6 months and give yourself a little time to relax and a little love and a little nurturing. Okay. Thank you, Linda. Take care. Bye. Okay, Roberto, what's ahead in April and May? Okay, let's see what's ahead for you, Roberto. Okay, let's see what's ahead. April and May. Okay, get these four. Okay, this is a very important time for you, and it's important in many ways. One of the reasons it's important because you're going to feel like you're having to make a lot of decisions at this time. A lot of choices are going to be presented to you. And they're saying, give yourself 3 months before you make decisions. No matter what is presented to you and people are bugging you, make a choice, whatever. No, give yourself for 3 months. So that means March, April, May. By June, you should feel more confident in making the decisions because you'll have all the information because you've done your research and you know what decision to make and how to make these choices. And then you got a lot of things going on here. There's also going to be a lot of reason to celebrate. I don't know if you're going to be going to some parties or some weddings or something where you're going to be really celebrating and having a good time. And in the meantime, these next 3 months, I want you to pay particular attention to your dreams because you're going to get a lot of information through your dreams. You're going to get a lot of knowledge. You're going to get a lot of visitations from loved ones on the other side. These next 3 months is so important. And make sure you are really being in touch with your inner guidance, into your psychic knowing, okay? This is so important. These next 3 months, it's really imperative that you pay attention to your feelings, what's going on inside you, all right? Thank you, Roberto. Good luck. Maurice, how's Maurice and my Boston buddy? Oh man, you guys are really getting hit this year with snow and ice and just cold weather. I'm sending my prayers to you. If you get through it okay. I don't miss that stuff. Anyway, Boston's a beautiful place, but not necessarily this time of year, unless you like skiing and doing all that stuff. So I am going to tell you what you need to know for the rest of the month, Maurice. So good to see you here. Thank you for coming on. Okay. Maurice, what do you need to know? Okay. Everything's coming from this area. Okay. Money may be a little tight right now. You're doing a little juggling act. You may be borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. But I want you to still see your life as an adventure and keep it interesting. Don't, just because the weather's kind of crummy, find something to do inside the house. I know you work a lot, but this is important that you break out of whatever's holding you back. They're telling you, take this energy and run with it. So just go, go, go. Have an adventure, and don't worry about the money. If you worry about the money, you're feeding negativity out there, and that's what you're going to expect. You're not going to have any money. I want you to believe that you're worthy, that you have everything you need, that Mother Earth is taking care of you, and you're going to be okay. Okay? Thank you, Maurice. Take care. Okay, Everett Braggs. Will my situation with Walter resolve before the end of March? Okay, that's an interesting question. Will my situation resolve before the end of March? Remember, there's two of you, not just one. So you've got to consider how Walter is feeling and what Walter wants to do. I know you're worried sick about this. And there may be some money issues, but there's also issues from the past. Oh my goodness. This is by the end of March. Let me pull some more cards. This is kind of a difficult question here. Okay, the only way this is going to resolve itself with you and Walter is you're going to have to make some major changes. You need to figure out how you feel. If it's really all about love, if it's really all about money, because it's not going to work out the way it's going. You're going to have to change. You both have to make some necessary changes if this is going to work. All right. If you're both willing to make these changes and kind of start all over again, if the love is there, it will work out. And it takes two. It takes two to make this work out. So a lot of it is what you want, but a lot of it is what they want too. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You only have control over you and how everything affects you, but a lot depends if this other person, if Walter wants things to work or not. And I don't know if we're talking about a personal relationship or we're talking about money or a business associate, whatever, but it's going to take two of you. Just remember that. You can only resolve your end. They have to work on resolving their part. Okay, thank you. Okay, Anne, a romantic partner. Okay, let's see if there's a romantic partner on the horizon. Okay, Anne. I don't think so, not yet. I don't know how soon because this is not showing that. Because what this is really talking about, Anne, is taking care of yourself and healing yourself. It's saying that you've gone through a very difficult time, feeling very lonely, feeling like everything's going wrong, that the world's kind of like falling apart for you. But they're saying you need to value who you are and you need to hang in there and you need to set these boundaries. If you learn to set these boundaries, then you will have some romance in your life. But don't just don't let anybody into your life. Love yourself, and you have not had good luck with relationships at all. So I want you to take the time and heal yourself and make sure you love every part of you and you value who you are and where you're going. And don't settle for anybody that doesn't value you the way you deserve to be. Okay, Anne? Thank you. And then after you take care of you and you heal yourself from all those past relationships and disappointments, then you're opening yourself up to something very special. Okay? Thank you, Anne. Take care. Okay, Glennis Fishwick. Anything exciting to look forward to? Sometimes we have to create our own excitement. If you expect the universe just to bring us excitement, you gotta make an effort to make it happen too. You gotta be open to it. Because sometimes what one person considers be exciting, another person would say, hell no. So anyway, let's look at this. Something exciting coming up. Yes, something exciting will come up, but there's an ending here. So they're saying that there's something in your life that has to come to an end, that you have to let end, and just put it behind you once and for all. Because when you do that, when you let something in that's not working for you, it's going to give you peace of mind. And that's what you need more than anything, peace of mind. And don't be afraid of anything. Don't fear anything. You know, everything that happens to us happens for a reason. Nothing in our life comes to us by accident. We've either wished for it, or we've worried about it, or we feared it, and it happens. So stop fearing anything. Let whatever's supposed to leave your life, let it leave, and make room for something new and exciting to come in, because you are in control of your own life, and you are the magician of your own life, so you can make it happen. Okay, Glennis Fishwick, thank you. Have a great day. Victor. Hi, Victor. Victor from Sweden. Good to see you. Always good to see you. So let's see what I need to tell you, Victor. I bet you're still dealing with some cold weather over in Sweden, I'm sure. But you know what? Spring is coming. Spring is coming. There's an awakening here. You are going to be surprised. There's money coming to you in the spring, and you have that magician, so you have the ability to bring it in. You have the ability to say, hey, you know, I deserve more. I deserve this. And put that out there. That will be in your aura. People will pick that up, and they're going to treat you that way. They're going to treat you like, yeah, you are worthy, and you know you're getting good things because you deserve it. Because there's money coming your way, and this is an aha moment, because this is time, Victor, to see yourself as incredible um, manifester, somebody to bring into your life what you truly deserve, and what you deserve, and what you deserve, and what you really want, you can make happen. It's all up to you, Victor. Okay? So good to see you, and enjoy Sweden. We'll have to come to the States someday. Take care. Bye. Okay. Gloria Mijo. The rest of March. How does it look? Okay, let's look at the rest of March for you. Okay, I'm going to pick these four. I never know where my hand's going to go, so. All right. This is all about some good news coming to you by the time June rolls around. There's also the work you do is very respected by other people. They look at you like you're a real professional. But what's very interesting the rest of March, by the end of March, you're going to see things as they truly are. Maybe some things you've been questioning or wondering about. And by the end of March, you're going to see things from a different perspective, or see the truth. This is very interesting. So keep your ears and eyes open, and be open-minded, because you're going to see things as they truly are, not as you thought they were. Okay? That should be interesting. That's the end of March as we get into the end of May, the early part of June. You're going to be very interested to see how it all unfolds, okay? Because the things that you think now are so important, or are the way you see them, are going to change big time by the time we get into June, okay? Anyway, be open-minded, expecting unexpected. Brolick, okay, we're on the career thing again. All right, I'm going to see how this career thing is going. Okay, Brolick. This is very important. You're going to make some decisions. And it says you've been working really hard, but what the message is here for you, you need to take this trip. And you got two cards here saying, take the trip. Go on a vacation. This is imperative. This is very important for you. This is going to help you in your career. I don't know if it's going to help you look at things differently in your career, but you're going to be very amazed at how this trip is going to change your life and bring some awareness into your career. Okay, so take this trip. Don't put it off. Thank you. Paulette, my dear friend Paulette. Okay, the rest of the year, I'll look for health and finance. Let's see what the cards need to tell you today. Okay, Paulette. Okay, I'm going to take this one too. Well, the year's not over and you've still got money coming your way. Look at this money card. Look at that. That's amazing. That's a really good card. There's money coming your way. It's going to help your nice, stable foundation. And this is money from somebody in the past, and this could be family member or friends or something. But it's time you wake up and kind of do something special for yourself. And don't make any big decisions until June. All right. But there's money coming your way, and you'll be thankful for it. And don't give up. It's going to get better. Okay. Thank you, Paulette. Much love to you. I got to shuffle the cards. Okay. Well, I hope you guys are having a good day, and don't forget to wear your green Tuesday, and don't forget to come to Missy's in Scottsdale on Wednesday for Dawn and my book signing on our book, The Mediums. So this is important. And remember, if you're watching this and you're on Facebook, if you want to make a comment or just like or whatever, that's good. And if you're on YouTube, please just, subscribe to me. It makes a difference and it values what I do. And it just makes me feel good. And I appreciate it. Appreciate all of you. Okay, I shuffled the cards, put my energy into them. And my guides and my angels and my loved ones are just going to help me pick these cards. All right, Noah. Noah Garcia, you looks like you have no particular question, but I'm going to pull some cards for you anyway. Okay, Noah. What do you need to know right now? Okay, I'm going to pick these four. Okay. All right. There is somebody that is really taking your energy. I mean, they are bending your ear. They're asking for this. They're asking for that. They're taking your time, your energy. It's time to say no more. And there's a group of people that just kind of keep dragging you into their drama. Don't do this, Noah. Say no, because when you value who you are and your life, I want you to really think about yourself, Noah, and where you're going. And I want you to really make plans for the rest of the year, all the things that you want to accomplish, the things, your dreams, your goals. And this is really important. Disregard all these people that are just taking your energy and time. This is time for you. Make time for you and love who you are. And there's a new love coming into your life. This is very interesting. And sometimes, I'll see that love is coming into somebody's life, and sometimes it comes in a different form. Sometimes it comes in a form of an animal. Maybe you adopt a little animal or something like we did, or maybe you have a child being born in the family. There's love coming to you. Or you may find an interest that you're going to get involved with, that's something that you're going to turn out loving, okay? Just be open to it and let it happen. And don't let anybody get in your way. You decide what you want, you go after it, and just push everybody aside and focus on you. Okay, Noah? Thank you. Okay, Patrick, my dear friend in Ireland. I guess you're getting ready to celebrate this week. All right, you're going to wear your green, you're going to have some corned beef and cabbage and celebrate your life and the Irish part of you. Okay, so let's see. Let's see, Patrick, what can I tell you? This is your month. This is your month. I remember my mother growing up. Whenever it was St. Patty's Day, we had corned beef and cabbage. She'd put the music on. We'd listen to Danny's song. What is it, Danny's, what is it? Boy. Danny Boy. All day. We listen to all this Irish music all day. So, that's going to be you. All right. Stop worrying so much, Patrick. Time to put a halt to that worrying. There's a situation that you're going to overcome. I don't want you to think about the past. I don't want, and St. Patrick's Day, you're probably going to be thinking of a lot of memories and stuff, but I don't want you to worry about the past. The past is gone, it's history. You have so much to celebrate, and take care of yourself and love yourself. You deserve it. You're pretty special. People, I see on Facebook, and people love you, Patrick. You're very popular. Anyway, enjoy your life. Don't worry about the world. Don't worry about all these things that are going on that you have no control over. Enjoy you and what you can control, okay? It's a beautiful world, and it will get even better, okay? Thank you, Patrick. Have a great day. Vladimir, head for education and higher learning. Okay, Vladimir. Vladimir. Okay. And if I don't pronounce your names correctly, please, I apologize. Okay? Vladimir, education. I look at it this way. In my own life, I can't learn enough. I can't learn it fast enough. And I love learning. I love growing. I love books and that whole educational environment. Okay. So it's talking a little bit, Vladimir, about you being disappointed right now. And you're worried that things aren't going to work out. But you know what? They are. There is somebody from the past. I don't know if we're talking about a family member or a friend, somebody you need to make contact, because it's saying that even if you just have to tie up some loose ends, even if you just need to call them and say, hey, been thinking about you and I just wanted to call and say hi. You don't have to go into great detail. You don't have to fly out and see that person or meet with them or anything, but they would just like to hear from you and know that, they mean something. It will boost their spirits. But this is don't dwell on the negative. Don't get stuck. Don't get yourself in a funk. Don't get yourself in a rut. Get out of it, okay? Make your life pretty special. This is a wake-up call for you. If you need to make some changes, if you need to finalize things, put things aside, let go, do it. This is so important, okay? Education and higher learning, I would encourage that. Always encourage it, because we never learn enough. One lifetime doesn't seem to be enough to learn everything we want to do, or experience everything we want to do, and continue learning. Keep your life exciting so you don't get bored, okay? Thank you, Vladimir. Okay, Natish, guidance. Okay, let's see what you need to know. Natish. Like I said, if I'm not pronouncing your names correctly, I do apologize, but know that I'm trying. Okay, Natish. Haha. Oh my gosh. Wow, you are ready for some major changes. Whatever's going on, it's almost like you feel like your life is lacking in so many ways, particularly with money. You worry about money, but you know what? Love yourself enough to make the changes necessary to start all over. Whatever's going on, it's not working very well. And if you want love and money in your life, you're going to have it, but you need to make some major changes. So you ask for guidance. The guidance is within you. Know and listen to what your guidance is telling you. This is your guidance. This is your life. This is your creation. So be willing to make these major changes. And when you do, you're going to bring in love, and you're going to bring in money, abundance. But you have to let all these old ways go and bring in the new. Okay? Thank you, Natish. Lily. Hey, Lily. Good to see you. Okay, Lily. I'm drawn to over here. Okay. Okay, Lily, time to take a trip. You're working so hard, and you need a little leisure time for yourself. You need to take care of you, and you need to see new things, new environment. Take this trip. It is so essential. It's really important. And when you take this trip, you're going to be able to make some very important decisions, okay? Working too hard doesn't cut it. You have to make these changes, okay? Do it. Take this trip. enjoy yourself. Thank you, Lily. I'm going to have a sip of water here. Okay. Vigigandan. Okay, Vigigandan. Okay. General reading. Let's see what I can tell you. Let's see where I feel this energy for your question. You don't have a question, but let me see what I got here. Okay, there's some very important things. This saying in 6 months' time, you're going to see some changes in your work, environment, in your work. Because what's going to happen, I feel like there's some opportunities to make more money at work, and you're going to be offered this. But for the next 4 months, rest, rest, rest. Take time to just rest. Maybe lay there and just, when you get out of work, come home and just kind of lay on the bed for a minute or the sofa or whatever, and put on some music and just relax. Just do that for just a little bit. You need that. Your body needs some nurturing right now, because you're going to get ready for the 6 months change, and it's going to bring in more money and more opportunities to your work. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay, who's next? Okay, let's see. Katie Newkirk. What does summer look like? Oh my goodness, you're ready for summer already. I think we're having summer right now here in Phoenix. We never had a winter. It just kind of skipped over the winter, and it's hot already. We had a very warm winter. Unlike my sister in Boston, we're very, very cold. Anyway, okay. So let's see what I can tell you for the summer. Summer. We're ready for the summer already, huh? I wonder where you live. Okay. This is great. These are wonderful, wonderful cards. They're telling you to keep your mind open for summer. Keep your mind open for new activities, new beginnings, new stuff, and your spiritual side is aching to develop yourself. Okay, it's time to develop. It's time to listen to your inner guidance. It's time to trust your feelings. So this is very interesting. Okay, so they're telling you right now you need to pay attention to your physical body, and you need to pay attention to your spiritual side. So both are aching to grow. So trust in getting the right information, what's going to heal you, taking time to maybe take a few minutes a day and just kind of meditate. And if you don't know what meditation is, all you got to do is focus for about 10 minutes every day. Just breathe. Focus on your breathing. Just concentrate on your breathing. Breathing in, hold it for 3 or 4 seconds, and then breathe out for about 5 or 6 seconds. Okay, this is really important. And you are going to be amazed at how much you're going to enjoy the summer. But take a little time for yourself. Really get to know your spiritual side, and get to really understand your physical side. Okay, and then you can't go wrong. Thank you. Good luck to you. Okay, I can't see. What does that say? What? J Mariniti. JMRANITA. How do I choose where to move to? Well, there's a lot of ways to do this. I use the cards whenever I have a question. Should I go here? Should I go there? When I made the major move to Corpus Christi, I got out my cards and I wrote about 6 different areas in the country that I was considering moving to. And then I just laid my cards out and I said lots of prayers to my angels and guides to help me find the right place to go. And then I just picked the cards for each place, and I found what was best. So I don't know if you work with your cards or not, but try to feel, take a few minutes a day, close your eyes, and really think about what your angels, address the question to your angels or to your guides. And you can even do some automatic writing. Get a pad of paper, write down your question. Where do I choose? How do I choose where to move to, or where should I move to? Write it down on a piece of paper. Write down today's address, and just close your eyes and say, okay, angels and guides, I need you to help me. Where should I go to be happy and prosperous and success and everything, happiness? And just close your eyes for a few minutes, and then when you open them, you should be able to write down where to go. So, and also trust. Metaphysical stuff is all about thoughts. It's all about feelings. So maybe you go to a certain part of the country and you feel like you really enjoy it, or heck, I'd never want to live here. Trust your feelings. You're going to get help to find the right place. And you may talk to your angels or guides before you go to bed. Close shut up all the lights, light a little candle, and just talk to them. Just say, I really need some insight on where to go, where to live, where I'm going to be happy and successful, and feel that love for myself. And if you do that, you're going to get some answers, I promise you, because they're always willing to help you, but you have to ask for it. Okay? Don't be afraid to ask. They will help you, but unless you ask them, they're not going to. All right? But you will find where you need to go. I believe that and I trust that. Okay? Thank you. Okay, Maria Padilla. Okay, let's see here. Maria. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh my goodness. These are amazing cards. Maria. Oh my goodness. You should see these cards. Okay. So, what Spirit is telling you that there are going to be some opportunities right around June. And these opportunities are going to, opportunities come and they leave. They come quickly and they don't always come again. But this opportunity for you, believe in yourself, believe in what you do, because it's going to bring a whirlwind of money, a windfall. You're going to be amazing, because they're asking you to believe in yourself, believe in the magic that you possess, and you're going to end up being very, very wealthy as a result of acting on this opportunity that comes your way. So be ready, trust, and know this is all yours. Okay? Thank you, Maria. Kay Neeson, what does Spirit want me to know? Oh my goodness, let's see. What does Spirit want you to know? Okay, let's see here. Okay. Okay. So there's a lot of things that you need to know here. But one of them is walk away from all this emotional turmoil from the past that's dragging you down, that's holding you back. Number one. Number two is set boundaries with people. Set boundaries and put your needs first. If people don't honor you and let you appreciate yourself first, don't bother with them. The third thing, you've gone through a period these last few months where your health was kind of not so great, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, all of that. You felt very challenged. However, things are about to change, especially as we get into the summer months. First, they're going to change because you've set boundaries with other people. You have refused to let other people and emotions control your life. And therefore, the fourth card is the happiest card in the deck. So things are about to change and you're going to be happier than ever before if you trust my guidance. Okay? Thank you so much. Wendy Gumston. Okay, Wendy. Let's see what I need to tell you, Wendy. Oh, these are very strong cards. Wow. Okay. There is something, Wendy, you're holding on to because you just don't want to let it go. And it's saying you've got to let this go. No matter what you do, it's not going to change things. It's not going to make things better. The situation, it is what it is, and stop holding on to it. Let it go. As soon as you let it go, everything is going to fall into place for you. You've got big decisions to make in the spring, late spring. you're very good at your work, and you're going to be rewarded handsomely financially. Okay. But there's something that need to let it go once and for all. Move on. Okay. It will be all right. Thank you so much, and I wish you the very best. Make life more adventurous. Have an adventure. Have a good time. Okay, Wendy? Thank you so much. Okay. Dags for the, I can't say that. Desk. Do you know how to say that? When will Ruchi get a job in Germany? Okay, I will address that question. I'm sorry, I can't say your name. Okay, when will Ruchi? Okay, Germany. Okay, or will he get the job in Germany? Okay. I feel like these cards. Okay, he's got a lot of decisions to make. Basically, he needs to decide what he really and truly wants, because he is going to have a wish fulfilled, and the job it's going to have a lot of opportunities, but there's a lot of training involved. So whatever he really truly decides that he wants, he will have it. Make up his mind if this is really what he wants. I can't give you a time because he has to Rushi, I assume that's a he. They have to decide what they really, really want, because they are going to have it. Okay. And it will work out. Thank you. I can't give you timing because it's all up to their wanting it enough to make it happen. Okay. Thank you. Joe Megan. Let's see, Joe Megan. Let's see what I can tell you. Okay. A lot of decisions here. Oh my goodness. Don't do anything for 3 months. 2 months of making decisions and money being tight, and says you have to fight this. And they're saying, you are such a good friend. Make sure you're being reciprocated. Make sure your friends are doing the same for you that you are doing for them. And don't make any decisions. Look at that. Out of 4 cards, I have 3 cards that have 2s in it. So it's saying there's a lot of things going on, and don't let all this interference influence you in making the wrong decision. Wait, get all the research done, and when you feel in your heart you're doing the right thing, then make the decision. But give yourself 3 months, okay? Thank you. Tanita, will I find a job soon? Okay, soon. Will I find a job soon? All right. Yeah, I would say you're going to find a job in the summer, but something has to end. In other words, you have to finish up whatever you're doing now so that you have peace of mind when it's time for that transition. So when you decide to let go of the other job or whatever is holding you back, when you feel like you have finalized everything and dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's, then you can celebrate and enjoy this new job. But I'm seeing summertime. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Study helper. Finances. Okay. Finances. Have you seen the price of gas lately? Oh my gosh. Okay. Talking about finances. All right. Study helper. Finances. Let's see what I can tell you about your finances. Okay. Your finances are going to pick up. Some of this is in your control, the money issues, and some of them is not. Some of them are being influenced by your partner. Okay. It's either your partner or it's your son, and you need to break away from that. You need to make decisions on your own about the money. When you do that, then it's going to be better. But you've let other people have too much say. So make a change there, okay? This is going to be your decision, nobody else's when it comes to the money. And then you'll be all right. Okay. Is Karen the next one? Karen. Okay, Karen. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards for Karen. All right. Well, Karen, everything is on hold. You feel like everything is stuck. And it is going to be stuck for a while because it's asking you to get ready for this new chapter in your life, to be willing to make the changes. And then when you do that, when you allow this new chapter to come in, you are going to be so amazed at how all your dreams are going to come true. And one of them is more money. So it'll be good. Okay? All right. I'm shuffling these cards again because we're going through these cards rather fast. Okay. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're going to wear your green. Even if you're not Irish, just be Irish for one day. Wear your green on Tuesday and go out and celebrate and just enjoy your life. Okay. So shuffle a little bit. I'm spreading the cards. And Sarah is next. Sarah Shines. I like that. That's cool. What a nice name. Sarah Shines. All right, Sarah. Let's see what you need to know. Okay, I'm going to pick these four. Sarah. Oof. You know what? Love has disappointed you and it's kind of broken your heart. It's something you haven't quite got over. But you know what? There's opportunities coming your way come June. And it's almost magical. There's a new love coming into your life. So things are about to change this summer. Get ready. And then you'll be shining again. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, Jimmy Johnson, career advancement this year at my job, or should I look elsewhere? Okay, I'm going to see if there is potential there at your present job, and we'll know whether to move on or not. Okay, this is your present job. What do you need to know about your present job? Is there advancement here? Oh my goodness. You know what? There is somebody that keeps taking advantage of you, and I think they're creating a lot of chaos and a lot of drama in your life, and you're worried about it. I feel like it's time to move on. It's time to look elsewhere. And I'm going to pull some cards about looking elsewhere and see what they say. Okay? Yeah, it's time to put this all behind you. I know you have worked hard for where you're at, but it's not working out. And they're saying, come by May, it's time to move on to something better where you will be appreciated and you can remove all this emotional baggage and disappointments behind you for good. There will be another job, a better job, where people will admire what you come with, what you bring into their workplace, and it's all going to work out. It's time to look in a different direction and move on. Okay, thank you. Sonor Sinistro, anything for my spiritual development? Spiritual development is always, it's always there. It's always time to grow and make your life better. Because, you know, we are physical beings, but we have to nurture the spiritual side too. Because we're more than just this physical being. The physical being is only temporary. It's only this lifetime. The spiritual is what you need to develop. Let me see what I can tell you about that, okay? Sonor Sinistro. Sinistro. Remember that Dawn and I are going to be in Peoria on the 29th, and we are going to be giving messages from the other side, from your loved ones, your family, and come to Peoria at Your Cosmic Connections on the 29th, okay? And you can really have a lot of inner growth that day when we deliver messages. And we'll also be at Missy's on Wednesday, this Wednesday in Scottsdale, Missy's Mysteries. And We'll be signing our book, The Mediums. Okay. Development. This is very interesting. Cards. Sometimes you get too worried about money. Don't let money run your life. You know, if you worry about it, you keep it from coming to you. So don't worry about it. Just trust and have faith, because you are coming into a much luckier time by late summer, but only if you let some of these changes happen and you're willing to make the changes to make your life better, to bring in that spiritual side and love yourself. That's the whole beginning. Love yourself and let the things happen that you need to have happen, and then you will see things will get better and you'll be feeling luckier and believing in yourself. Thank you. Okay, Nettie. Will I find an apartment soon? Okay, let's see what I can tell you about that apartment. You will, but not for about 3 more months. Right now, you need to focus on work because there's some opportunities coming up there, and there's a workshop or a new training coming in, and you're going to have to make decisions. And decisions about this person, this one person in your life, okay? Decisions, but make sure you feel confident about making those decisions. The apartment doesn't seem to be very important right now. You got to give yourself about 3 months before you really get serious about the apartment and looking for the right one. There's too many other things going on. Okay, that's all I can tell you. Thank you, Nettie. Anja. Okay, messages. Okay, Anja. Okay, Anja. A trip, another trip. Somebody else needs to take a trip. And it says you're really tired because you're working so hard, but it's time to get out there and look at different horizons, different cultures, different places. Take this trip, it's necessary right now. And then that will help you with your decision making and kind of ease you a little bit, because this working so hard is not what you need right now. You need a vacation. Okay, thank you. Lori. Okay, Lori, good to see you here. All right, Lori Kimmel. These four here jumping right out. Okay, dear. It's all about the money. Money coming your way. But the only way this is going to happen is there's something you have to release and put behind you once and for all, because no matter how much you try to fix this, it is not fixable. There's something that you need to release. It is, you can't change it. You have no control over it. And then all of a sudden, you have prosperity in your life. A lot of good things start happening, but let go of what is holding you back and keeping you from moving forward. Thank you, Lori. Okay, Mackenzie, will I receive what is that? Oh, message from the person on my mind. Receive a message. Is this like are you asking a medium question or?
Somebody gonna reach out to her that's just thinking about it.
Okay, so you're hoping that someone you want to hear from will reach out to you. I think that's what you're asking. Okay, let me pull these four here. Let this go. Let this go. I think there's other people that need you in their lives, and I don't know if you're thinking about getting married, but this marriage in the future, and right now they're saying there's some endings, let it end, and take care of yourself, because you've been in kind of a funk the last few months, and this is saying take care of yourself and you will see yourself getting healthier and happier and just all the good things happening. And you're going to bite. So as you put these boundaries up with people, you're going to be celebrating this summer, okay? And money's coming in, but there's some endings. Let it end, move on. Be happy and enjoy your life because it's going to be well worth it. Thank you. Okay, Julie Davis, when will I get a job offer? Okay, you're worrying so much about this that you're keeping it from you, all right? Okay, Julie, let's see here. Julie. Job offer. You worry so much about it. You're really keeping things from happening with your worries and your negative thinking, just because there's some things in the past that you really need to resolve and move forward and let it go. This negative thinking is not good because this is saying you're going to have your dream job. You'll have a wish fulfilled, and I'm trying to get a timing here. I feel like it's going to be this summertime. Okay. Thank you, Julie. All right. Libby Johnson, a career. Okay. Career. Let's see what your career, what you need to know about your career. Okay, I need these four. Wow. There's a lot of good things ready to happen for you. Wow, Libby. You're going to have your dreams fulfilled. There's a new chapter coming your way, and you're going to start feeling better than you have felt in so long. I want you to expect the very best. Expect this as a gift. Expect these new things getting ready to happen because your life is changing. When you look back from this point, and I'm saying your wishes are going to be fulfilled by October, right around October. And there's money coming your way. There's new beginnings. There's a new feeling. There's a new, like, this is going to rejuvenate you. You're going to feel better than you have felt in so long. And just make it happen. Just allow these new things to come in. They're going to be a blessing. All right. So by October, you should feel as you release the old, you bring in the new, and it's going to be pretty magical. Okay. Now I'm at Mary. Mary. Huh?
You just did Libby, right?
That was Libby.
So Mary.
Yeah. Mary. Okay, Mary. Let's see what you need to know. Mary. Okay. This is a very important aspect of your reading. It's saying it is time that you start opening your mind and expect the unexpected and see the miracle that your life is. And don't worry so much about the money. There's other things that are taking priority right now, and that's about your mind, about your thinking, about your way of anticipating the best. Because you're a good friend, you deserve people to be good to you, and don't settle for friendships that do not fulfill you anymore. All right. Don't be afraid to open your mind to bring in new things in your life. It's going to be great. Okay. Thank you, Mary. Star West, it's so good to see you. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long. How are your cats? And how is your daughter? Your daughter's a very beautiful person. So let me see what I can tell you that you need to know for your daughter. Okay. Danielle. Oh my goodness. She's just been going through a little bit of a challenging time right now. But she's going to get past this. Right now, she's holding herself back, and they're saying that's the worst thing. She needs to move forward. She needs to remove all these blockages that's holding her back. Break down those barriers and get energized and go after what you want, Danielle. This is a wake-up call. It's up to you to make the changes in your life happen. And when you believe in yourself, you just go after it, Danielle. You're going to be happier than you've been in your entire life. It's worth it. Okay, it's worth making these changes. Go for it. Don't hold back. Don't let anybody hold you back. And live your dreams, live with hope. Okay? Thank you. Jessica, you are my last person. So let's see what I can tell you, Jessica. Okay. Money coming your way, but the big thing is it is time. You know, this is very interesting. Very interesting because you have the Empress card, and that has all to do with your physical body, taking care of yourself, listening to your body, nurturing what needs to be nurtured, and all that. And then you have the High Priestess, and that's a very spiritual card. So we are physical beings, we are spiritual beings. And as you work with both and you trust, you're going to see everything else work its way out. You're going to have what you want. You'll have everything you need, but get that balance going so you're working with your physical side and you're working with that spiritual side, and it will all work out. But you have to treat them both equally. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. I don't know. I will be doing readings again next month, but I'm not sure of the date. I will post it on Facebook. Don't forget to come to Missy's on Wednesday and come to Peoria on the 29th. Much love to all of you. Have a great week and happy St. Patrick's Day. Enjoy. Be Irish for one day.